So how are you guys today? My name is Jasmine Smalls. I go to Groves High School and I took microeconomics. And the question was, what was the most important thing you learned while taking this class? Well, in my opinion, and from what I feel, the most important thing while taking this class was supply and demand. Supply and demand pretty much makes up everything for a business pretty much. And some people don't know what supply and demand is, so I'm going to give you the definition of supply and demand. Well, the definition is the forces that make the market economy work. Also determines the quantity of each good produced and the price at which it is sold. But there is also a separate definition for supply and demand. Excuse me. Supply is the willingness and ability of producers to create goods and services to take them to the market. So that's supply. And demand is the customer's desire to purchase, the customer's desire and ability to purchase that good or service. That's demand. This class taught me a lot of things I didn't really know, like about the invisible hand, which also deals with supply and demand, and about how competitive it can really be. Also, before I knew the economy was governed by two kinds of laws of supply and demand, but now I know the four basic laws. And here they are. Number one, if demand increases and supply remains unchanged, then it leads to a higher equilibrium price and quantity. Number two, if demand decreases and supply remains unchanged, then it leads to a lower equilibrium price and quantity. Number three, if supply increases and demand remains unchanged, then it leads to a lower equilibrium and higher quantity. Number four, if supply increases and demand remains unchanged, then it leads to a higher price and lower quantity. Also, fun fact, if you wanted to start a business, you would have to know how much, which is supply. You would have to know how much you would need, which is you're supplying how much supplies you need, you're supplying your customers, and demand is how much are they demanding from you. Like, are they buying it? Because it's their ability, the demand is the customer's desire and ability to purchase that good and service for you. Another question was, how would I use this concept? Well, I will use this concept by helping others know what supply and demand mean. First, I will explain the definition to them and then break it down and show them steps. Also, I will show them the four basic laws of supply and demand and explain that to them. Also, if I wanted to start a business, I would know what these four basic laws was about the increase and decrease in supply and demand also. Well, thank you so much. I learned a lot in this class, and it was a pleasure taking this class. Thank you so much. Bye.